Chidambaram, we are standing inside the premises of Thillai Nadarajar Koil, a 1,000-year-old temple of which the massive Gopuram you could see behind us. This was a temple that was constructed by the Choras and later favored by many kings. And this temple carries a history, a 1,000-year history of Tamil Nadu. And what happened is that right now this is marred with controversy as there is a power struggle between the Podu Dikshidars, a denominated community which governs this temple, and the Hindu Religious and Charitable Endowment Board which falls under the Tamil Nadu government as to who should control this particular temple. In fact, it became so ugly that there were allegations of child marriage being conducted inside the temple and also practice of casteism, unfortunately. And based on these grounds, the Tamil Nadu government has gone forward and said that all measures are being taken to make sure that this temple comes under the control of the state.
இந்து சமயத்துறை பொறுத்தளவில் உறுதியாக சிதம்பரம் திருக்கோயிலை பொறுத்தளவில் பக்தர்களுடைய நலனுக்காக எடுக்க வேண்டிய நடவடிக்கையிலிருந்து என்னாலும் பின்வாங்க போவதில்லை. அதற்குண்டான ஆதாரங்களை திரட்டிக் கொண்டிருப்பதுதான் இந்த காலத்தினுடைய இடைவெளி என்பதை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன்.
But the Podu Dikshidars claim that they are already armed with the court order that says that the governing authority of this particular temple comes under them, the Podu Dikshidars, and they are not ready to give it away.
It is an illegal grabbing of administration attempt by the Tamil Nadu government, more precisely the HR&CE department. Because if you look into the history, it is a 70 years of litigation, and that has been in 3 rounds. And finally, on 6/1/2014, the Supreme Court has given a final quietus to this struggle, as we can say that. They say that the Dikshidars are denomination sect and they have protection under Article 26. Therefore, they have got a right to administrate this temple. And the appointment of executive officer by the HR&CE department is set aside. And they got no control over this Chidambaram Nadaraja temple.
This has turned into a huge battle as the epitome was a recent struggle where the Podu Dikshidars said that due to security reasons, devotees cannot be allowed to climb atop the kanagasabai. Kanagasabai means a golden platform, but the HR&CE went ahead and said that such decisions cannot be taken only by the Podu Dikshidars, and they have to discuss about it with the HR&CE board, and that turned out to be a huge issue. Police were brought inside this temple and a large crowd, and at one point what happened is that officials including police tried climbing up the kanagasabai, and that turned into chaos. But currently the 4 days of Ani Thirumanjaram is over and the devotees are allowed to climb atop the kanagasabai. We're inside Thillai Nadaraja temple and the actual place where the issue occurred, and this is called the kanagasabai. This particular temple has 5 different sabais or platforms called the Nadanasabai, the Rajasabai and various other sabais, of which a very important aspect is called the kanagasabai, which means the golden platform. In fact, the actual roof of these temples, you could see the dome over there. One of them is covered in gold, and that's why it's called as a kanagasabai. The important aspect is that here, if you could see the devotees over there, they are praying to Lord Nataraja, who's inside the kanagasabai. The very, very interesting aspect here is that in this temple, Lord Shiva is in the human form, and next to him is a Spadiga Lingam, and there is also another Nataraja which is made of ruby. This is the only path through which the devotees can go up, but the actual platform is so small that not even 30 people can stand over there. And on the Ani Thirumanjaram day, that is for 4 days, the Dikshidars of this place do not allow anybody to enter the Kanagasabai because they believe that it is not easy to handle the crowd. The crowd at that point alone for one day was nearly 50,000. That's what Dikshidars claims. And imagine if 30 people can only stand on that platform, how can we allow 50,000 per day? That's what the Dikshidars said, because they claim that this will also actually cause issues in performing pujas, especially about securing the ornaments, thousands of years old ornaments, and that's the reason they did not allow, as per the Dikshidars, they did not allow the devotees inside. But HR&CE said that that's not true. HR&CE claimed that such decisions cannot be taken by Dikshidars alone. They have to go ahead and discuss with HR&CE. The Dikshidars claim that they already have a Supreme Court order claiming that the governance of this magnificent temple falls under the Dikshidars, a denomination community which is of 1,300 in number, and they believe that this particular temple, as they have governed it for nearly 1,000 years, they are the ones who are responsible for keeping it safe and secure. And that's the reason they claim that such a decision was taken. In fact, as we speak now, the devotees are climbing up and down this particular kanagasabai. The only aspect is that for a man, to enter this kanagasabai, he is not supposed to wear a shirt. There you could see that's the actual temple inside the kanagasabai. The Lord is on the left side, and the devotees look at him from the right side, pray and come back. And this is where the main issue occurred yesterday. After this, the 4 days, now devotees are allowed inside, and the Dikshitars are questioning how come no issue was created by HR&CE for today. But HR&CE claims that Dikshitars are taking decisions on their own, and it is time for the government to take over the temple. Dikshitars, on the other hand, say that they will not allow it and will fight till the end.
ஏழாம் திருவிழா நீ சாயந்தரம் மத்தியானம் இந்த டிஸ்பிளே வச்சோம். எட்டாம் திருவிழா சாயந்தரம் வந்து திரும்பி அதை ப்ரெஷர் கொடுத்து அதை எடுக்கணும் அப்படின்னாங்க. எடுக்க மாட்டோம்னு சொல்லும்போது எங்களுக்கு அவங்களுக்கும் வார்த்தை போர் நடந்தது. அதை வந்து அவங்க பெருசாக எடுத்துக்கிட்டு எங்கள் ஒரு 11 பேர் பேரில் ஏதோ ஒரு வன்கொடுமை அப்படிங்கிற ஒரு செக்ஷன் கீழே கம்ப்ளைண்ட் கொடுத்துருக்காங்க. அதிகாரிகள் அச்சுறுத்தி எங்களை தள்ளி விட்டுட்டு மேலே போய் தரிசனம் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. நேற்றுக்கு கடைசி நாள் அவங்க இதை வந்து ரெக்கார்ட் பண்ணணும், ஃப்ளாஷ் பண்ணணும் அப்படிங்கிற நோக்கத்தில் பண்ணுறாங்க அவங்க. இதேமாரி அச்சுறுத்தல்கள் வரும்போது எங்களுக்கு பயம் வர்றதுனால நெக்ஸ்ட் ஃபெஸ்டிவல் அடுத்த விழாக்களுக்கு எங்களுக்கு சென்ட்ரல் ஃபோர்ஸ் கேட்போம். ஏன்னா தமிழ்நாடுல உள்ள எல்லா துறையுமே வந்து தமிழக அரசுக்கு கட்டுப்பட்டு இருக்குது.
There are issues. Even the court already had ordered that the temple should be taken, can be taken by the HR&CE. But let Modi consider this and bring in a uniform civil code within Hinduism.
Zivian, Pramod Madhav for India Today.